So, yeah. So I was talking about those rules here in Portugal, and yeah, we try to make the best out of it. Like I told you before, I'm not a person who see all the events and see it as issues. I think everything is an opportunity to change, to find new ways to do things differently. And I see that a bunch of people are already going back to Instagram Live. So it's funny when you go to Instagram and you start seeing like all the live rounds up there, and you're like, oh, there they go again. I don't know if people will have the same energy to go live again, especially if it's been 8 months that they don't make money. And yeah, I mean, unless it's just to connect with people, I understand. But like I told to all the artists that I know, but I mean, me, I'm not a person who talks like 1,000 times to the same people. I told everybody, guys, leave Instagram alone. Just post your photos there. From time to time, come do a live if you want. But you should do your lives on YouTube, because not only you can receive super chats from your fans, you can have a better sound. You can plug you are all musicians, you have home studios, you can plug your sound in there and have a better sound in Instagram, even if you want to play music. And you can even have every live you do can stay there. Because something that saddens me as a creator is imagining the amount of people who have been performing and singing something with their guitar or with their piano or playback or with a band or whatever, and all of them do it on Instagram because they believe that, yeah, everybody's there. And it's true, there's a lot of people on Instagram. But 8 months after the first quarantine, all this content has disappeared. All this content is nowhere to be found because they were doing lives, and when the live was over, yeah, they were just happy to say, yo, I had 2,000 people. Oh, I had 6,000 people. Oh, I had X amount of people. But then everything is just gone forever. And if you have great moments, but they are just something that lasts for the moment and then disappears, yeah, there's an artistic, philosophic side to it. But don't you want to be happy to go back to something you did in March, something you did in April, and watch it again? Just for the memories. Don't you want to come back in 10 years and ask yourself, hey, what was I doing during the quarantine? I remember I had my guitar and I was singing some songs, or I was doing this, or I was cooking, or I was talking to people, or I was creating my show, or I was DJing, whatever. And then you're like, oh, I wish I had those images. I wish I had this footage of that moment when I recreated myself, where I reinvented myself. And a lot of these guys who are doing lives on Instagram, everything is gone. Everything is gone because sometimes Instagram will tell you, hey, do you want to save your video? And sometimes you can save your video, or sometimes you will think about it and go to some plugin and download your video from in the 24 hours that it's there. But most of the time, everybody will forget. And the beautiful thing about YouTube or Twitch or Vimeo, whatever you use to live stream, is that everything you are doing right now live, is recorded and it stays in the platforms. It stays on your channel. And instead of feeding Instagram and having Instagram funnel all your fans to their advertising, that and they make the money, and they just tell you, yeah, we give you something for free, so we make the money. Isn't it smarter to go on YouTube, where YouTube tells you, well, listen, we're going to take 40% of the money, but yeah, we'll give you 60% of the money, or 75% of the money. We take 35%. I don't remember what is the share, but yeah, we'll show some ads when people watch your the thing again, or when people watch your highlights of Club Shada, or yeah, we'll put an ad here and there. We'll put an ad before the comments, or we'll put an ad on the side, or we'll put an ad before the video, and whatever money we make, yeah, we share with you. So you cannot cry if you're an artist, if you're doing live shows, or you just going live to talk with people on Instagram. You cannot cry that you cannot pay your rent, and at the same time, when there are solutions that you can use to pay your rent or to help you pay your rent, and to be able to archive as well all these moments, because this is a moment that for our generations, this is going to be a unique moment that will be like, yeah, I was there, I lived that, I remember that. In history, they will talk about this moment where the whole modern world was on its knees, and you're going to be here saying, I was there. But then when people are going to ask you, yeah, but where were you? Like, what did you do? Some people will be able to say, yeah, I opened a YouTube channel, I started doing beats live, or I opened a YouTube channel, I start cooking, I opened OnlyFans, I start stripping, etc., etc., etc. And the Brazilians did it perfectly. As soon as this thing started, they were all there on YouTube, QR codes. That's where I got the idea for the QR code. They were there with the QR code, singing, doing like super production with like millions of people watching the live. And I was like, yo, look at that. Look at that. And a lot of people, I think they don't have the vision. They don't see it. They don't understand what to do. And I mean, hey, to each one their own. Everybody do how they want.